Hi all, welcome to this Joe Gomez SBC. Definitely not the cheapest one in the world. It's nearly 500k to do, so if you could smash likes would be awesome. Sub to if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at GSLegend. All links are down below for posting the channel and social media links as always. And remember to hit that notification bell so you know when uploads are up on the channel. It would be massively appreciated, helps a ton. And let me know in the comments down below, folks, if you've done the Joe Gomez SBC at all. So, as I said, just shy of 500k at the moment to do the England route. Sets you back around 125-130k to do. And we've got a squad of Alexis Sanchez, Lacazette, Raheem Sterling, Dele Alli, Ozil, Jorginho, Kasper Schmeichel, Otamendi, Leno, in for Michael Keane and Jordan Pickford. Gives us the 4 England players that you require to do the SBC. Gets the obviously your inform that you require, the squad rating and the chemistry. I'd seen a few people going like Bernardo Silva at right back, and I was like, Kasper Schmeichel's like 2-3k cheaper, why not put him in? People were doing that in routes. I was watching people putting this together, but everyone will do it obviously their own way, which I can totally understand. But 125-130k to do, and it gets you a 45k pack, so it's not the best start in the world, I would say, but it's you would kind of hope for the spend that you're putting in that you would actually get maybe say a slightly better pack return. Like you're getting 235k worth of packs for the 5 routes. I won't deny that's not too bad. I'd maybe would have said every pack maybe was between 50 and 55. Maybe do like every variant, like maybe do like an EPL focused one. Since we've got a Premier League squad, why not make the Premier League like a Premier League like rare players pack or something? Just do something really a bit hair raising. But the Liverpool route is quite an interesting little one. This sets you back around 115 to 120k. We've gone with Alisson, Ibra, Alderweireld, Michael Keane again. So it just kind of shows if you have a Michael Keane in your club, you kind of want to have a few if you've invested in them. Kimmich at left back, Ribery, Thiago, Muller, Werner, Dembele and Naby Keita. You do Alderweireld and Dembele just for the perfect link, and you kind of just go to Werner at right striker just due to what you need. People will do slight variants of this. I have noticed people will do Morata and then they'll do like Jorginho and other different ways. But Ibra's like, it's whoever's the cheapest 85 you put in at right back, and it has proven at the moment to be Ibra, and then it goes like Paulinho. Then the Premier League squad is the cheapest of the one of the cheapest of the 5 at just over 60k. This route gets you a mega pack, and we've gone with Leno, Kasper Schmeichel, Socrates, Victor Ruiz, Inform Juan Fran, Vidal, Trigueros, Cesc Fabregas, Morata, Mkhitaryan and Jorginho. As I said, 60k. About 25 for Juan Fran, about 9-10k for Vidal, 83, 84s generally. Well, the 83s that are in here are like 1.5. Victor Ruiz is like 700. Kasper Schmeichel's like 2.5, 3k. Mkhitaryan's like 3.5. But it works out not too bad really. As I say, it's about 60. And the most you're going to pay for this one is about 65k. But generally I would say around 60k is what you will get. There will be slight ways that you can improvise even. The inform could also, wouldn't surprise me if people do Michael Keane over Victor Ruiz and somebody else, and just kind of go like full EPL kind of variants. Then the 84 rated squad, this is the cheapest one of them all entirely. We've gone with Asensio, Dani Carvajal, Nacho Fernandez, Savic, Neto, Ruben Perez, Vidal, Samu Castillo, Dzeko, Moreno and Isaac Illaramendi. I'd seen a few folk going the way of Trigueros and then Rodrigo, but I was noticing that was actually more expensive. Like Trigueros is like 1.82k and Rodrigo himself is like 4.5, 5k. Whereas Moreno was working out like 900 and Illaramendi is like 4.5k. I thought that's just suddenly a big swing thought might as well save you guys like about 1,000 coins off the bat, and it just kind of makes all the difference really. And that gets you a 50k pack. And then the last of the routes is the 85 rate squad for another 50k pack, the rare players pack. The Jumbo Premium Gold Players is the one, if you've watched my stream video that I did for my Team of the Year pack opening, that was the one where we got Team of the Year Ramos. But back to the 85 rate squad, we've gone Perrin, Inform, Damien De Silva, De Vrij, Skriniar, where were we? Chesney, Milinkovic Savic, then Lucas Leiva, Pjanic, Gomez, Dzeko, Immobile. I'd seen people going Immobile at right centre mid and using putting him as position change, and then suddenly that was spent, you were spending 7k more than you had to. This route was setting you back. This route sets you back around 110k. I was like, why are folk willing to pay 125k to do the same, practically a similar route? I thought, I don't see the gist of it. But regardless, people will do what like one position change, and suddenly it gets painted as the cheapest. But hopefully you find this useful, folks. Let me know in the comments down below if you've done the SBC at all. If you got anything in your packs, what did you get in them? Smash the likes as always, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at @GIsLegend. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all later.